दूरों दूरों मैं वेखा तेनू सोने हो कहाँ तू
Chicago. No, not Chicago. Fuck. Hello, Cleveland, Ohio. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We're early today. Hey, Chicago. I don't know. Just the first thing on my mind. Hey, get back here and react to me, you fucker. All right, reverse that goddamn that goddamn gif. Okay. Damn, I should have used the bathroom while I was away, but I'm typing up an email, so I'm a little on the busy side. But hope everyone's doing good. There you go. Oh God, wait! He leaves. He leaves as Barrett, it comes back as Chibi. Oh God. Not the gremlin, please, anything but her. So, hope you guys had a good weekend so far. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Stuff going on, you know. Wasn't feeling very good. I picked up some migraine medicine. It's helping me out a little bit. I hope I'm not getting that thing where I just have fucking constant migraines again, which is really gonna fucking hurt my ability to work and drive, which will be fun. But we'll see. But yeah, I was not feeling very good yesterday. I feel a little better. Still kind of, my head still kind of hurts a bit. But I can actually look through my eyeball, you know? The eyeball that I kept saying I couldn't look out of. I can actually, like, see now. It's very nice. Yippee! He got his Tylenol. It is literally like Tylenol. I wonder why, though. It's so strange. Because, like, the medicine that I normally have, it's also acetaminophen. But I guess migraine, because the ingredients for the migraine stuff is acetaminophen, aspirin, and then caffeine. So I wonder if, like, that's, like, the major difference? Like, that helps with, like, the migraine part? Hard to say, but I feel nice. Oh my god, this guy's running. What the hell? So yeah, a lot of stuff happened yesterday. I don't know if I want to take the time to talk about it today, because I am a little on the early side. Hey, Dante. Hope you're doing well, bud. I'm also watching Tiffy. Tiffy is making a freaking amazing artwork. Mummy Tiffy and Hoo Boy. Watch your stream, man. Tiffy stream. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm also watching Tiffy stream. But yeah. So I don't really got much going on. I'm gonna try. So we got about 4 more hours of F.E.A.R to do. Hopefully I can beat that today so we can get on to Castlevania for like the end of the week. You know? I got Hot Pockets too and they pissed me off. Hey, I picked up Hot Pockets because you kept talking about Hot Pockets. And oh, such a nice warm little snack. So nice. They got rid of the little unless they're only in like the smaller packages, but like the 12 packs, they don't come with the little a crisper. They don't come with like the little crisper thing. I just need new flavors in bulk. What flavors do you have? I have like meatball something. I got like meatball. Pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't use Christmas anymore. Yeah, they fucking, I guess, waste of money or something. Who knows? Weird music. It's from Warrior Land 4, huh? Interesting. I've never heard this song before. Time's running. Uh-oh. Why is it creepy? And why is Warrior Land so creepy? What the hell? Fucking weird, bro. My money. Hey, Razel, how you doing, bud? Damn, wall of text, baby. Let's go. So the flavors that are available is the only store that sells Hot Buckets in my area. Ham and cheddar, Philly cheesesteak, pepperoni and cheese, and 4-meat pizza. You get a 12-pack for $13 to $14. Smaller box, like 4-pack, you can get buffalo, blah, 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 blah. I know there's more Hot Pocket flavors. They just won't sell them in bulk. They won't sell them in bulk, yeah. Hot Pockets, who summoned me? Dante did. Dante invoked the dreaded Hot Pocket word. And, you know, I know you have that Google thing that you have, like, whenever the word Hot Pocket is mentioned online, you get a notification. Rich streaming the Digimon game? I need to fucking play that Digimon game, man. I just watched a Castle Super Beast thing where Pat Stares At talked about the game, and the dude is like fucking loves the game, and he's like, man, Pokemon ZA sucks compared to this game. It's like Pokemon shit. And then you see like a quality product, which apparently, I did not know this. Apparently Time Stranger is a PS3 game that's been stuck in dev hell for like the past 20 years. Which is fucking shocking to me. I'm glad it came out and that it's doing well. But I had no idea it was supposed to be a PS3 game originally. Fucking, I think after Cyber Sleuth, I think it kind of gave them kind of hope to like try to actually work on it and get it like released. I think they did a really good job because a lot of people are enjoying that game. I want a Ruben Hot Pocket. That wants the fucking impossible. This guy's like, hey, I'm Dante. I want impossible Hot Pocket challenge. I sentenced the Dante to Infurbo Furby Hell. Oh my god. Not Furby Hell. Just surrounded by a bunch of like low battery Furbies. Be like, I'm hungry. But like horribly demonic because they're low power, you know? It's not impossible. This guy just doesn't know. He doesn't know, man. Oh god. I'm so used to drinking the grape soda now that I went back to the orange soda because it's the one that has 0 sugar on it, and fucking tastes so weird now. It's a bunch of burning Furbies melting forever with fire. It's corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and Thousand Island dressing. Bro, do you know how expensive those are? Fucking Swiss cheese, the fucking expensive on shit on that stuff. Corned beef's fucking expensive. Sauerkraut? You expect us to fucking home grow sauerkraut? And Thousand Island dressing? Do you know how many? That's 1,000 islands you gotta go to, all right? That's 1,000 islands. You're gonna have to pay like $500 for a box of 2 Hot Pockets, man. Or be like me and a certain VTuber sends you a thing for $600 and you're like, I can't afford that. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to end. I have to stop. I have to stop doing what we're doing now. I literally cannot afford what you're asking of me. Fucking $600, bro. What the fuck? Well, figured it's a one-time thing, so I spent a lot of fucking money today, but not doing that again. So, don't know how much I want to talk about it, but there's been some fucking crazy shit happening in the streaming world. So if anyone knows who they are, there's a guy on YouTube who does Pokemon VGC stuff. His name's Wolfie VGC. So come on over here. I will shortcut a lot of this. We won't spend a lot of time on this. So 2 days ago, Wolfie came out with this thing called Moving Forward. Now, you might be like, oh, did he get in trouble? Like, what's going on here? The weird part is, it's a 30-minute video. Only like 10 minutes of it is like something that's like really bad, and then he just moves on from it. Apparently this man has been getting fucking groped like once or twice for like the past like 5 championship things from like fans and shit. And it's like, oh, you've been getting like sexually assaulted from your own fan base at like these fucking like events and shit, and like nothing's happened. That's fucking insane. And he just moves past it. He's like, that's the low priority thing. And then he moves on to like ways to like improve like VGC. And so like
this is a video that I have thought about making
when you look at like the comments and stuff like that, I only get groped once or twice per event. Excuse me, the hell? And it's like all these people are talking about like the groping part, and like the groping part is like the thing that he's like, this is like the least priority on my list of things to talk about. And it's like, that should be the #1 fucking priority. You shouldn't be getting fucking sexually assaulted by fans, man. Like, what the hell? And like, there's just a lot of people when this first came out was like, I'm sorry, the groping thing is like the least important part of this, which is crazy. But I don't know. The other thing is, Emeru also came out recently with her stuff.
So, I mean, you guys
about Mizkiff, which is like, it's because in today's society, no one cares if man gets essay. Unfortunately, I think they do. Well, they do care. The problem is, what goes around that stuff, because people like okay, so Wolfie and both Emeru like states a lot of her stuff, but like for some reason the people that are like actually like victims to this stuff, they kind of like somewhat downplay it when it's actually a really serious thing. Because despite the fact that Emeru like goes for like this whole hour and a half of like talking about like her experience with stuff, both Wolfie and her kind of like somewhat downplay their like their sexual assault. And it's like, it's really sad that like actual victims kind of have to downplay that shit, because they do care. Because like the Wolfie thing, because this one only has like, it's not even at 1 million views. The Wolfie video is like at 1.4 million views, and he's a very popular Pokemon creator, and like it's he himself who prioritized that the SA being like lower priority, which is insane. Emer thing is pretty crazy, because we actually found out some more stuff about like the Twitch shit. So it turns out the Twitch stuff is fucking insane. They tried to get a hold, the police, sorry, they tried to contact the police about the guy that assaulted her at TwitchCon, and the police were like, Twitch is not giving us the guy's name. And they're like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean Twitch is not giving us the name? Apparently, Twitch is afraid that the guy is going to sue Twitch by giving his name out to the police. And it's like, I'm sorry. I think you guys should not fucking worry about a $100,000 lawsuit when this potential bullshit could like destroy your entire fucking website. You fucking idiots. So they lied. No, it did. Wait, which one? Because I saw it's because in today's society, no one cares if a man gets essay. Yeah, it's even worse. The Twitch situation got worse. They finally gave the name to the police, but they've not given the name to Emer's manager. She even talks about it a bit. There's no one that sends, and it says message failed to send underneath it. Oh, there could have been like a connection issue.
can probably tell, but watch it to talk about, and then, I mean, I think was kind of the first
I kind of
something
want
that
her to
happened
talk
me.
about it because it's fucking insane. We won't go
I
through
feel
the whole
like I
thing.
have to see it to its conclusion. In a way, I kind of. So that's why. Sorry, people are involved because it had to be done today. So yeah. So I guess
Can you send it in a DM? Because then I can read it. Because what it's probably doing is that you're probably using a word that it doesn't like.
I know there's a lot of people here who don't normally watch, and if you're wondering, yeah, my community at least, well, whatever. Yeah, like I said before, it's been a pretty crazy week. And, since the last time, about last week, the whole TwitchCon incident, some other things happened that kind of pushed me to talk about.
Dante said, actual victims downplay it because people who aren't victims will just scream SA for attention, have literally made it impossible for victims to get their justice because there's so many people that will scream that stuff for either a quick paycheck or attention and get revenge on somebody. This is why it's important for things to change and tell people that make false accusations that if the accusation is proven false, that they should face consequences and not just be told they're sorry and get a slap on the wrist. True, I do agree with that. Yeah. Because it's a big problem where people that make false claims don't get punished, but the problem is like with SA and stuff like that, it's really difficult to depending on how old it was, because the situation with like Emeru and people coming out about Mizkif, it's because a lot of this stuff, when you're large in the industry, Emeru's coming out with all this stuff because she's not going to TwitchCon anymore. Like the only reason a lot of this shit is coming out, where she's coming out against Twitch's bullshit, where she's coming out against like she's finally like speaking out against like the Mizkif shit, it's because it finally crossed a line and she no longer has to worry about not being not having like an event that she can't go to, because she's not going to go to any more events. She's done with TwitchCon. So she no longer feels any kind of like pressure to like hide shit, which really says something about the fucking streaming industry, that people have to hide a lot of that stuff.
A lot of things that I want to talk about today. So as you can see, I wrote out my notes, and not only that, I have even more notes.
This girl came fucking prepared, dude.
Yeah, if it seems like I'm like reading a script or something, it's because I wrote super detailed notes because I wanted to make sure I didn't. I think everyone knows about last week, the stuff that happened at TwitchCon.
Okay, I think this is it.
I was assaulted, and the guy was able to leave the venue, basically. Okay, so like intro, first thing that I want to talk about is I did see the Twitch tweet that I believe went out yesterday. I was literally in a Discord call with my friends, and they were like, "Did you see that Twitch apologized to you?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is they put out that tweet. I was never apologized to privately. They put that out without like consulting me or anything. I didn't know that they were gonna do that, so that was yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. How can a fucking company be this fucking incompetent? Like, it's amazing to me. Like, here's the thing. If people really want to know why Twitch has like this issue where like your top streamers are like guys, and then your top well, there are top female streamers, but the problem that Twitch has with its perception of like titty streamers is because of the fucking culture that Twitch does, because Twitch does not give a fuck about their female streamers. Like Emeru is one of their top streamers, all right? She doesn't do any like thirst, she doesn't do any booby shit, she doesn't do any of that stuff, right? But like they clearly don't give two fucking shits about her, but they give way more shit about like the fucking titty streamers and whatnot. And that's just, and it's not like those streamers are like the ones that are like they're top like female streamers and shit like that. It's just they've gained this perception because they just don't fucking care. If they protected their female streamers better, you wouldn't have all these fucking titty streamers all the time, because like a lot of them wouldn't have to feel like they have to have that shit. But I mean, you're always going to have that stuff. Not saying you can't have titty streamers, but it's just I'll be honest, if there was a change in Twitch, I was watching someone else talk about this. They probably suggested that the next CEO probably should just be a woman at this point, because it's clear that the guys seem to have a lot of weird sexual shit go on. The last CEO, despite the fact we talked about that stuff, the last CEO had a fuck ton of mods that were doing a bunch of like sexual shit with like a bunch of streamers. They were taking advantage of women. They were sexually assaulting women. They were raping women, drugging them, and all kinds of fucking shit. They were trying to get like sexual favors out of them and whatnot. Then he's gone, and then ClanXii comes in, and now we have all this other stupid shit with fucking this super old dude and super young ladies, and it's like, this is just like, I think there just needs to be a fucking just change. I think Twitch kind of probably needs just like just get a woman in there just to like see how the fuck it can go. Like, I get it. You're probably gonna get people like Asmongold be like, oh man, this fucking like you gotta protect people. Like, the fact that this shit is happening to Emeru so much, like the TwitchCon stuff and the Mizkif shit, it's complete fucking bullshit. Like, it needs to change. Something has to change. You just can't keep doing the same shit over and over again, you know? Twitch cultivated a culture that demonstrates that women are just objects. Therefore, all the ladies that do stuff with Twitch are not safe from Twitch, because Twitch has already made the culture that pushes the belief at their objects when they're not their people with their own thoughts and feelings. I find ironic that they ban VTubers for showing hips or anything showing underbooba or cleavage on their 3D models. They get banned for 30 days or more with no explanation. True! It's so true. They hate VTubers for some reason. Like, VTubers get like fucking crazy amount of punishment, and you see it all the time. Don't get me wrong, titty streamers get fucking banned all the time, but it's always like a quick 24-hour ban, or sometimes a fucking 12-minute ban. I saw once. But then you see a VTuber and it's like, yeah, you get 12 days, and it's like, why? Why? Because it's a fucking, it's so stupid. I agree with you, the idea of a woman being in charge could help protect the women and possibly could lead to a better change. It's just, for me, it's just like, I want to see something different, you know? Because we're 2 for 2, and it's not gone well, I'll just say. Like, that's all I want, is just some kind of change for it, despite the fact of what people might fucking say. And, like, just let Twitter yap. Twitter's fucking Twitter. So,
I mean, I'm glad that, you know, they're trying to like take some level of accountability, but there's a lot of things that they didn't mention in the tweet that I feel like should have been mentioned. But anyway, more stuff's been happening behind the scenes. So I want to say that last week, everything I said on my stream was accurate, obviously, except for one thing. I was wrong about one thing. I was going over the tweet that Twitch initially put out, where they're like, oh yeah, this thing happened to a high-profile creator, you know, police were on site, we're cooperating with law enforcement investigations. What I was wrong about was, they were not cooperating with law enforcement investigations. I found that out on Monday when I got a phone call from the San Diego police, and they were talking to me, and they basically said, hey, we can't really do anything right now because they apparently know the name of the guy, but they're not giving it to us until a warrant goes through, which, if you know anything about that stuff, it usually takes a while. Even, you know, if it's expedited, which it was being expedited for me, but it still takes a lot of time. And they're like, yeah, they're refusing to give us the name, which, as far as I'm aware, is like a very common company thing, where they'll be, you know, they don't want to give out names of potential people involved in crimes, because then, like, that person could maybe, like, sue them for giving their name to police. I don't know, something like that. That's what my lawyer said. But basically, which is
insane. That's insane. Like, oh, we're afraid we're going to get sued. It's like, okay, so how much is that going to cost? Compared to like the potential like complete collapse of your entire industry. Like, you've been on thin water this whole fucking time. There's a lot of people that don't have trust in you. And like with this situation, there's even less trust in you as a fucking company. Like, why are you so stupid as a fucking company? Why can't you just like look at the situation and be like, this lawsuit is negligible in terms of cost compared to the potential loss of everything? You know, it doesn't make any sense. VTuber thing, because it's a drawing and not a real girl. I'm a firm believer that a lot of people that work in Twitch are potentially sexual predators at this point. Oh, there was like back when the old CEO was around, like almost like almost half of the fucking mods, Twitch mods, had like sexual allegations against them for like sexually exploiting like a lot of the female streamers. And like, I think it's a conspiracy theory that I have, so I apologize. None of this is confirmed. This is just my speculations. With the way that they treat IRL women and VTubers, how they will punish them, they'll ban them just like instantly. But like the length of punishment is different for them. I think it's because a lot of these female IRL streamers, they can actually have access to. Like a lot of them will ban them, but they can get sexual favors from them, whereas a VTuber is more private, and you can't really get sexual favors from someone who isn't fucking showing their fucking ass and titties on stream like all the time. Like, despite the fact that some of them do lewd content, you know, like Cottontail does like IRL lewd content. She's not gonna be fucking Twitch mods. Like that's not her. She's not someone to like take advantage of someone like that, you know? So that's why I feel like a lot of that stuff kind of like gets weird with like the discrepancy between that stuff. I worry for Lily, Tiffy, Kuro, and my girlfriend when it comes to Twitch. Yes. So here's the problem. If you're a VTuber, probably, yeah. You're going to get a lot of weird people. It's so weird because if you want to get anywhere, honestly, and this is kind of the inherent advantage of a guy on the platform, the reason I don't have a VTuber avatar is because it actually works better for men. You're either a face cam or you're no face cam. For guys, being there are popular male VTubers, don't get me wrong. But like, you can even look at like some recent stuff that like Cha even talked about. Like, if you want to get popular in streaming, becoming a VTuber is probably the worst way to do it as a male, unless it's really just a hobby that you like. Because for some reason, male VTubers they can't gain traction with stuff compared to like female VTubers. So if you're a female, if you want traction anywhere, you got to either be a VTuber or an IRL streamer. And if you're a guy, you're either no face cam or face cam. That's just kind of like the whole ecosystem for this stuff. So, I mean, really, if you want to like protect yourself as a lady, you kind of just got to like no face cam, but you really got to work hard to like build an audience. You know, it's really, really difficult to do that stuff. All good, Viper. All good.
Twitch was trying to make sure that the guy that assaulted me didn't sue them, which meant that the police were not able to work on the case right away.
Which is fucking insane.
Yeah, I got a call about that on, I believe it was Monday, from the San Diego police. They were like, yeah, we're working on the warrant, but like right now, that's like all we can really do, but like we're trying our best. Just like want to let you know, we're gonna keep in the loop and everything. I was like, okay. I was very frustrated because I was like, damn, like I didn't know that on Saturday. I would have said that if I knew. And then I believe it was the next day, there was someone who, I don't know if they were a viewer or if they were just someone who like knew of the situation from social media. They contacted my manager, and they basically told her that at their place of work, someone came into their work who matched the description of the guy, and this person was saying like, oh, I'm, you know, traveling to Texas, and I caused like quite a stir at a TwitchCon, and this person like, you know, reached out to my manager, reached out to police, San Diego police, interviewed them. But basically what I'm trying to say is because all this stuff was delayed, this guy was able to get really far away from San Diego, allegedly. And this whole time my manager was like, basically like begging Twitch, like, dude, like, please give us his name. Like, we don't know who this person is. Like, for all we know, he like lives around where Emmy and her roommates live. Like, I can't like help her if like I don't know who this person is, and they were refusing to do it.
It's like, I mean, that like that right there is just, that's fucking terrifying. The fact that this company is too scared of a fucking lawsuit and they're willing to risk their entire, like, everything going fucking down in flames over a stupid little lawsuit with some fucking asshole who should have been fucking stopped in the first fucking place. They're worried about a fucking lawsuit. And it's like, the whole point is like, we need to know who this guy is because this guy could be a potential danger to her in her personal life, in her home. And it's like, Twitch is like, yeah, but we could get sued though. Like, you guys are so fucking retarded. You guys are so fucking stupid. I hate you. I hate you, Twitch. I hate you. You're such a fucking stupid thing. You're just a useful fucking idiot. You're so stupid, dude. Like, fucking just, your trust and safety and Dan Clancy needs to fucking go. They need to go. Like, honest to God, they just need to fucking go. Like, they make this everything fucking worse. Shit makes my inner Joshua Graham come out. You can't expect God to do all the work. True.
But after that tip from the person who said that the guy came into their workplace and was talking to him, my manager demanded the info from Twitch. So they did end up giving it to police, but not my manager, as far as I know. She still doesn't. Yeah. So the investigation's still going on, but it's like been a huge mess because of all of the delays and like refusal to work with the police. And yeah, it's ongoing. I can't like say too much about it. Like, all this that I'm saying, obviously I like ran by my lawyer and stuff. And I do want you guys to know that Melissa has been making sure that, you know, me and my roommates, who are obviously other pretty well-known girl streamers, that we have been safe here, paying for like security stuff, making sure we're protected. Again, my manager's been taking care of that all of her own. Twitch did not offer anything like that.
Good job, Twitch. Good job. Fucking stupid.
And yeah, that's where it is right now, pretty much. I can't say like too much about what, you know, me and my lawyer are doing, but my hope is really that there's some kind of like public resolutions that people who like have seen this and like know about everything that's happened can feel better about it. Because like I said, I don't feel like it's just about me. Like, it could have been anyone that it happened to, like a small streamer who's not as lucky to have the resources or like, you know, the reach that I have. So it's very scary, and yeah, just very, very frustrating.
So yeah, that's the Twitch update. The rest of this then goes on to talk about the Miskiff situation, explaining like a lot of like kind of the verbal abuse, a lot of the extremely fucking insane behavior of this dude. And there's a fuck ton of clips around that you guys can see, especially on like LSF and whatnot. It shows like the fact, and he even admits it in like some of stuff with his like his ex-girlfriend, where like he gets so fucking jealous of like people who get higher views than him. And the like Miskiff is a fucking actual like insane lunatic. She even goes on to no, Miskiff right here. Oh, you can't see it. Miskiff. Mizkif. She even shows off some like screenshots and stuff of like DMs of like his insane fucking behavior. Where he's just like begging her and shit like that. Like, please, 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 I need you. I think this part right here talks about like World of Warcraft, where like he is like extremely pissed off at her for playing a warrior in World of Warcraft. They're like level 20. They're like level 28 or something like that in like an early game dungeon. And Miskiff is just like, I told you to not play warrior. Like, you're gonna make me look bad if you play warrior, because they're playing the same class. And he's like, you can't tank. Change your class. And she's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why? Why can't I tank? So it's just, and there's that really famous clip of Emeru doing the Mario 64 backwards long jump. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Oops. So there's this one. This one's super fucking famous. Which, in context of this now, like, feels really bad because she makes him look bad. So watch his expression.
Why are your settings like this? These aren't even the default settings.
Like, oh yeah, guys, haha, super funny. But like, this dude is like extremely insecure about looking bad. It's so fucking insane. The amount of shit that like she talks about with like a lot of his stuff, where like she gets a black eye and stuff. He's like throwing shit at her. She even comes out. Let's see if I can fucking find it. Transcript. Do. Okay, this part right here.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me.
Which is insane to fucking say. And it's like, there's even, Miskiff went live after this came out, and he talked about stuff. He didn't bring this up at all. Someone in his chat asked him, it's like, did you actually go up to one of her employees and threaten them? And he's like, I didn't threaten them, okay? I made sure to tell them that if she fucks with me, I'm going to destroy her career. And it's like, you just admitted it. You just admitted it. You had to have a fucking chatter, fucking take it, like get that shit out of you. Didn't even fucking, his whole like thing is just fucking like hyper victim blaming, dude. Yeah, that's a fucking threat. It's such a, like, oh my God. But there's a thing that's really important that is coming up with this.
Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
And guess what happened? Sure enough, Miskiff shows this really weird cropped video of like a pen with like rabbit feces and like mites in it. And it's like, oh yeah, she fucking did not take care of her animals at all and shit. And it's like, I have no context for this video you're showing me. Like, is this even like the cage? Is this even like the thing that she kept her rabbits in? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? And he's like, I didn't take this photo. I didn't take this video. My brother did. It's like, bro, like, cool. You have like a video, but like, it doesn't really instill any confidence in me that this is even belongs to someone. What if this is like an old cage that you threw out? Like, what if it was infested and they threw it out and they decided to get, because remember, this is a dude who's like so weirdly like vindictive and shit. Like, he probably took that video. I mean, this is speculation. I can only speculate that maybe he took that video as like blackmail and shit. Because apparently, like what they talk about with this, she's known for months that he's been planning to use her rabbits against her if she ever came out against him and shit. Like, this has been months being planned for this shit. Like, this dude is fucking insane. Man who feels the need to threaten a woman is not a man at all, and he needs his testicles and dicks forcibly removed and shoved down his throat. Ooh, boy. But yeah, like, Mizkif went live. It's so fucking stupid, man. You can really see his scummy behavior with this shit. And I'll show you. Mizkif's stream, he had...
Hello.
Okay, it's this. It's so fucking stupid. This whole stream that he did is so dumb.
Let's get some yos in chat first.
Talks
of her joining OTK happened fast. So we met through the Annihilator. I'm not a good writer, bro. Who fucking cares? But community, which is fine. And
like, he's got fucking TTS on as he's reading this shit. There's where's the 7?
What are we gonna do first?
Is that it?
Who fucking cares? But before that, I would like to address everything that was said today. Okay? Let's get some yos in chat first. Maybe some tryhards. It's perfectly fine.
No.
Go ahead.
Where is it?
Yo, yo, yo. Explain yourself. I will. Promise you. We're not playing Marvel Rivals. Yo, full demon time. I want to act like I saw people who came yos in chat. Are we going to pretend that I'm not a piece of shit about a stalker that came to at night and I would watch? If people and hang out with each other all night.
Yeah, people are questioning shit. He's like, oh, we trauma bonded and shit.
That's it.
Like,
We started to date officially, and if people found out we were dating, I could be hated
like,
by my peers.
He goes through this whole thing about, like, we were in love, dude. We were so madly in love and shit. And he sounds like a fucking stalker, which is really weird because he goes on to explain, like, I forced her to wear, like, I forced her to wear, like, old people clothes so that way people would stop going after her and shit. And I wanted to limit the people that she talked with and the things that she posted and stuff. And it's like, bro, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're being hyper fucking controlling. And like, there's a bunch of clips of like when they're finally streaming together during like an event. She gets more people than him, and immediately he's like, oh dude, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm gonna go to bed, man. I'm just really tired, because he's pissed off that his girlfriend now has more people in her chat than he does. He's at 19,000. I'm sorry. Do the 19,000 people not fucking matter to you? You fucking troglodyte. It's so gross. And this guy gets like fucking hundreds of fucking subs during this whole fucking thing. And like, at the point of when I saw this, when this was live, he had about what is it, 40,000 people watching, which is like twice the amount of people he's had in fucking like months, or even for an entire year. It's insane. Oh, it's hyper narcissist. And like, you know what's the weirdest shit?
I don't think there's really anything else to talk about.
He's like, oh, there's nothing really to talk about. But you know what he keeps talking about? He keeps looking at chat. And he does not want to go offline. He's like, that's it.
So
yeah, that's it. When we still have like, no, he keeps fucking it's this whole weird thing. He spends like 10 minutes like saying, yep, that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. That's it. And he just keeps looking at chat, and it's just like, he does not want to go offline. Because
I'm going to stand up for myself in a lot of these situations, because a lot
it's
of it
the
was
most amount of viewers he's had in such a long time, and his fucking ego gets in the way.
Was at fault. It was a toxic relationship, and that's what it was. I see others doing well, been this way better than way thing. Very clear. Austin, Texas, where he started the speed.